Hey, boys and girls, friends of the family. Glad you could make it back. Check out another video. Today, I'm going over presets and whether they're worthwhile as a beginning photographer to look into purchasing or using presets. And I'm going to get right to the point and say there is far less value in buying a preset, and you'll get a lot richer and a lot better learning experience by making your own. And there's some reason to this, and I want to go through it with you guys here real quick because I think you get more than having a quick preset. I think you really can start learning more about your photography, your style, and trying to see and adjust ahead of time with your camera to get this as close as possible before bringing it into an editor, which in turn would mean you'd have more latitude in your editor to be able to push things even farther, richer, and deeper if that level of graphic design editing is what you want to do. You put the best quality product in, you get an even better quality product out. So today I have this photo here. This is straight raw in. So this has got nothing adjusted to it. Everything down the middle zeros here. I don't have any other layers or anything in it, just how it comes in. So this is not bad. This is not bad at all. But I want you to pay attention real quick here to the highlights here, kind of some of the pop, the vibrancy of the color, the shadows, gradations, midtones here. So if you pay attention to those, I'm going to pop over to online. I already downloaded my straight out of camera JPEGs. I put them up on a backup online. Look at the blacks. Look how rich they are through here. You know, the highlights are lower. There's more tonality. There's more depth. This is on a Fujifilm X-T5 with a 27 millimeter pancake lens. Great little setup, but see, everything's washed out now. Just kind of those darks aren't there and stuff like that. So, a preset is just taking that information and putting it together. So, if I make all these little adjustments here, I get pretty darn close. My richness, my tones, this here. So now I've got this into a style that I like. Now let's go back and look at the JPEG here just for a reference. And, you know, we're getting close. So I don't want to necessarily say we're copying this, but what you are able to do is have a starting point, and you're able to take your raws and edit towards them. And while you're doing that, while you're making these adjustments and these highlights and stuff, you're kind of starting, or at least me, has helped me start realizing what all I needed to do ahead of time in the camera. That maybe I needed to shoot that at a minus zero point 0.3 EV. Maybe, you know, I should have stopped down on my lens a little bit. Maybe I needed, you know, whatever that you needed in that to get it. You starting to get the ability to understand what the adjustments on the camera can help you achieve the depth you want here. So just to show this, I'm going to copy this out of here, and I'm going to go to another image here. Oh, this one here's, I already hit it, but we'll just put everything back to zero, just kind of let you see. I just did this video a minute ago, and, well, let's just say my mic was not on. Zero those out. No grind. Okay, so this is the starting raw. So what I'll do, I'll just make another double here real quick. I have all these shortcutted on my mouse. I got a Logitech MX, whatever it is. If you're doing much photo editing, just it's not a bad tool to look into if you program it all up. Anyways, so we have our both raws, nothing with them, and I'm just gonna apply that preset. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. My bad. Now I got 3 copies. Now we're gonna apply that preset. There you go. Nice, simple, easy. Look at this other one for a reference. Oh, that's the raw. There you go. So if you're shooting a similar style, similar exposure, similar situation, that preset now is going to work for all of those. Since we made a third one here, let's go ahead and take one of my existing presets and pop something on here. So you can see I don't have a whole lot in here, but let's do a black and white. I like a good black and white. I'm going to go with my black and white. I'm creative on my naming. 1. Then I have my soft velvet black and white 3. If you notice, this one's extremely punchy in contrast and stuff. I think it's too much for this photo already. 2. That's here. Then I got a nostalgic neg. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Let's pop that on there. This may just be the nostalgic neg just when I copied it out for RAWs and got closer on that. That's where some of my presets just come from. But so we have the nostalgic neg, the one I edited for that, and you can see the style difference in the tones, the shadows, the contrasts, and everything on those. And even to here. What, you want to see this one in nostalgic neg too? Okay. Let's just do it on this original here, and boom. There we go. And that's your presets. That's how quick you go from one style to another and you change your image. But you can also, when you start doing these and fix and stuff, you start noticing, how much shadow do I have here? Do I have my dynamic range in my camera set up right? Can I, change my contrast or whatever you want to do to possibly get the look ahead of time? That's it for this one here. Hopefully you learned something with this. I've found it fun trying to learn through editing, but applying it to my photography and camera, just because maybe I'm that lazy. I don't want to edit if I don't have to. But I don't mind editing. I think I just lose so much time in it because I start tweaking so many small little things. So it's not efficient for me to be an editor and produce a lot of images. Like something, leave a comment. If you got anything out of this, if you learned anything, if it'd be helpful, or if I was just annoying, doesn't matter. If you'd leave me a comment, it would help this channel quite a bit. Hopefully I can get you some better content as we go. Thanks and have a wonderful day.